Alright, every once in a while I buy a car with the intent of fixing it up and then selling it, but I always wind up liking them and keeping them, and that's why I have like 7 cars. But I discovered the correct way to go about this is to go 50-50 with a car with Ross. That way he can yell at me when I'm like, hey, I kind of like this. Chrisfix not too long ago posted a video about a $500 SUV he got, and he fixed it up and I assume sold it. I don't know, it hasn't. Oh no! So we took a little inspiration from that, and in some ways we're one-upping him, and other ways we're not. His car is a lot newer than ours, but Ross and I have acquired this 1994 GMC truck, Suburban, with the iconic 5.7 liters of truth, spraying it down with that throttle body injection that, as RCR put, is just like a carburetor in that it sprays fuel far from the finish line. But we got this thing for $350, and it cranks, and all the electronic stuff is working is for the fuel pump, but the fuel pump doesn't come to life. So what do you think, Ross? Should we put a fuel pump in it?
Yeah.
Alright, sick. I mean, there's one place we differ from Chrisfix, and it's definitely production quality, but we got the gimbal. Let's do it, dude. Let's go big.
There's someone out there, I'll pack my bags to Rio. She's a dancer, but I'm a drummer. I'm lost in this world, but I found myself in Rio. On a blanket across the ocean. Love is a game, I know I've been afraid. Call me crazy, don't call me lazy. Keep me alive.
But this do have a lift kit, by the way.
Does it? Yeah.
There's lift shackles in the back for sure.
We were like, this thing seems a little tall. So here's a few quick fun facts about this car. We bought it from the original owner. The title print date is 1998. That's the year he paid it off. It's a 1994. We got it for $350, and the interior is pretty decent, and it's really 90s in there, which I kind of dig. I like these things a lot, and my parents used to have a TBI, a GMC Suburban. That thing took us to Disneyland, so obviously, if you leave me the happiest place on earth, I'm going to enjoy your presence. The Burb, let's keep it, Ross.
No.
But yeah, so it's actually been rolled before too, but it's still a clean title because he never had anything done about the insurance, and much like a Volvo, you can't even tell. You'd never know it was upside down unless I just told you that it was. It was upside down. It's an SLE, which means it's not a base model. I only know that because I looked up the fuel pump on the O'Reilly website, and we're just gonna drop this bitch out. If it's the same as my parents' 92, it's got a 40-gallon gas tank in there.
It's pretty massive. And that skid plate is heavy.
Yeah,
so I
bet.
let it drop on me, and I regretted that decision.
I've made a mistake.
Yeah, I dropped the one bolt. It was like, poof, I was like, oh.
Was it all 15s?
13 millimeter. This is, it's supposed to be like SAE.
Metro size, but yeah, they still use weird shit because I know the bolts that hold the straps on are 15.
They're either 15 or I was thinking they were like 9/16, which is like a 14 millimeter, but
They're 15. Bet.
well, no, I don't want to bet. But if we strip one, then I mean, that's your ass. Dead weight on just that.
Alright, so we're out of the gimbal mode, sorry, but how else am I going to bring you this fire-ass undercar content? So we have the filler neck hose, and if I had a rubber hose, I would beat you. And then this vent hose that we got to pop off real quick. Luckily, everything looks nice and rusty under there. So
I mean, those bolts came out all right.
here you go, Russ. It's you.
Oh no, I touched the screen.
Dude, working on trucks and SUVs from the bottom is a godsend, but unless you're tall like me, under the hood sucks. Even when you're tall like me, especially with this lift.
I was gonna say, I hate, like, I checked the oil. It has oil, thank God.
God.
What happened?
You got an 8mm?
Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of that. All right.
Sidewinder, wind me sideways. Oh no!
You're gonna get a lot of that.
Hello, dude. Ooh, that's crusty. Can't see the screwdriver again. Do you think anyone's gonna watch this video anyway?
No. It's okay, guys. The ones that are gonna watch it, you guys are the real MVPs.
Maybe I should just put Chrisfix in the title.
No.
I did meet him. He has a face, I can confirm that.
Well, yeah, I've seen his face too. That one video with...
No, don't say it, dude. You're gonna spoil it.
He seems like a nice person.
He is. He's cool. He was excited that I have a drift Mustang too. We were talking about that for a while. And then I was like,
but it's trash.
Open your mouth. You know, I know this is hard to get at this point in time, but I got a plug. I hit my plug up, got the paper connect.
Oh, we gonna waste that on this?
Yes, we are, sir. Yeah, they just reach into the parts bin and whatever they have is this bolt size they go with. My face looks haggard right now. I got mad maskne. Maskne. You know, acne from wearing masks all the time.
Oh.
Because basically, you know, if you ain't wearing a mask, your IQ is lower than the amount of fingers you have, which we can also assume is less than 10 because you're kind of stupid.
Oh.
Yeah, get some. Woo!
I'm pretty sure normally you're supposed to use like a piece of wood or something.
It's fine, probably.
Can you hand me that?
Yeah, dude.
Thanks,
I got you. Give her a little test fit.
Oh, I hate it when you're right.
It's a good housewarming party song. Everybody go look it up. Yeah, those things are real long. I had to stop doing what I was doing so Ross could film that I actually work on cars every once in a while. Look at me, I'm turning wrenches.
And you're using that good right there on your hands. Those are hot commodities right now. You know you could have sold that for like $2 a pair.
Dude, I got a whole unopened box in the Fiesta.
Whoa.
I mean,
gonna break into your
not
car.
in the Fiesta, in storage, under watchful security eyes. Don't you love it when it's like super loose with the wrench and then you try and turn it by hand and it's like, nah, dog.
Yeah, it happens a lot.
Just like my last marriage.
Wait, when did that happen?
Yesteryear.
Oh shit.
Anyone care to venture a guess to why the fuel pump stopped working? Anyone? Leave it in the comments below if you think you have an idea.
I think a mouse got in there, boys. Because that's definitely, it's got to be the power wire, like the main one.
Or the signal wire.
Yeah, one of the two.
Yurt. There it is. Ross, it's been a while since people have had the ability to complain about it being dark while we worked on something.
It just ended up being how it worked. Oh god.
Oh boy, that's air. Oh god. So the new kit came with like seals and stuff, but it didn't come with a new sock for the bottom of the fuel pump. So we're putting the old one on the new pump.
So a lot of times these are really brittle and they'll break apart, and so we're lucky in this sense it didn't crack or break.
Yeah.
But that is always a possibility.
It also came with a new section of this little piece of hose, which we are putting on there because that was the whole reason the limo's pump wasn't working. It just blew a hole in the old hose. But we already had it out, so Sean and I put the new pump in, and that's kind of where we're at here. We're pretty sure that pump probably would keep working, just that wire was split, but we already have the tank out, so we're just going to put the new pump in it, especially since it was only $50. All right, what is that thing called? A rollover purge?
He just called it a fuel tank vent valve.
Well, we broke both of them. There's two. And the AutoZone and O'Reilly hub stores are about a block apart from each other, and AutoZone has one and O'Reilly has one, so they close in an hour. We're about to go pick some up. All my drift cars eat. Dude. Alright, the new evap valves are in and everything else is in, so we're just gonna fucking slam it back in and
we're pretty much just gonna hook everything up. We're not gonna worry about, we were just gonna plug it in, put some gas in it, see if it worked, to make sure that our patch job on the wiring was gonna work. We're not gonna worry about it now because we can always access that with the gas tank installed. If we gotta like go to the junkyard and cut a plug and rewire it in ourselves, we will. But if it works, there's no sense in trying to test it out here and
Fud wrecking with it.
yeah.
The gas jug's like glowing in the
Oh,
magic.
this is how cars work.
It only took us like 5 minutes to get that thing in.
Yeah, took us a lot longer to get it out. Probably why it broke that wire. If we broke it, I don't know.
Maybe.
It's pretty chewed.
Yeah, it looked like it had been chewed on for sure.
That's not saying that that's why this thing stopped running, but that definitely wasn't going to let it run if we didn't see that.
5 gallons of the finest 87 money can buy.
Hey, I run that GMC on it. It runs just fine.
Moment of truth. I'm listening. Oh yeah.
Really?
Yep, fired up.
Let's cycle it a few times.
Yeah, prime the lines. Oh, she's screaming. Easy. Just like that, we got a running Suburban.
Got lights on? Do they work?
Yeah.
Well, it's got oil in it. I think it's got coolant. I think we can drive it.
Now we can try this. Oh yeah, dude, with the quickness. Nice. Oh yeah, dude. The 90s non-safety children windows, they go all the way down in the back. There you go, guys. Check it out. We're cruising. This thing drives just like a lifted truck. Just like my lifted F-150. It's really stiff and the steering's a little sloppy. But
Point straight.
it is a little old. You know how lift kits do. People be lifting their stuff and not putting alignment on it. So that's just how it goes sometimes. And you know, that's exactly what we're going to do with the limo. So. But yeah, it's shifting good. The brakes are working. They're a little squeaky up there, but it might just because it's sitting forever.
Yeah.
All the electronic stuff seems.
I love that it's a 4,000 RPM red line.
Yeah.
That's
where the valves start floating.
Does it though? Trying to test that theory. If the gauge is,
Boy.
oh yeah.
Feel that 190 horsepower.
Is that what V8s are supposed to feel like? Alright, well we're gonna go put some gas in it because it's very empty.
Ain't got no gas in it.
Ain't got no gas in it. So.
Alright, AC off. Should be warm now. Says it is. We got gas. We're gonna see what she's made of. We tested the 4-wheel drive in the parking lot. It works both high and low. So that's cool.
I mean,
It's not terrible. It weighs 5,000 pounds.
yeah, something from 94. I mean,
Yeah, what are these even? They're probably under 200 horsepower, right?
has to be. There's no way it's more.
The crazy part though is my parents, their 5.7 Suburban, like when we would take to California and stuff, would get like 20 highway.
Really?
Yeah. It's like a GM thing, because even like the. Well, I mean, what's your truck get? Like 15, 18?
On the highway, it gets about 18.
Okay.
But it's a 5,500 pound truck. It's got a 5.3 LT, not even an LS.
Does that have cylinder deactivation?
Like there's supposed to be a light that turns on if it does, like when it tells you it's in 4-cylinder mode.
Right.
It doesn't have that light, so I don't think it does.
Huh.
If it does, I I don't feel any like transition.
Weird.
Yeah, I mean, my truck's a bare bones truck. It's not.
It's like a fleet truck.
Yeah, it's a fleet vehicle, which is perfect.
What do you think of the Suburban?
It's pretty sick.
Yeah, we're in it so far. $477.
That's
So
pretty good.
we're just gonna clean her all up, shine the lights up, and then list it for $2,000. And how long did? I mean, realistically, maybe 2 hours of working on that to get the fuel pump swapped.
Yeah.
I mean, we had to go get some stuff here and there,
I
but
mean, if we didn't break the 2 purge valves.
how much do you remember of the Suburban Mom and Dad used to have?
I
I think you were pretty little when we got
don't
rid of it.
remember a whole lot. I
Do you-
remember going to the dealership to get the Expedition.
Do you remember the 4-wheel drive like signal thing on the floor? Come look at this.
I think so.
Oh. I guess it would help if I wasn't trying to use Honda Accord keys. I remember staring at that when we go to Disneyland and fall asleep. Check gauges. Okay, they're there. Well, there you go, guys. The Suburban runs, and it runs good, and it drives good.
Yeah.
It just cruises. It did good. $477 all in thus far. So, yeah, join us for the next video where we teach you guys how to prepare a car for sale. Because we're gonna go through, clean the interior out, probably buff out the headlights and taillights and stuff, make them a little shinier, detail the engine bay a tad. You have a bunch of black paint in there, so I want to repaint the air cleaner cover. God,
Yeah.
saying that phrase makes me feel like a boomer. The old air cleaner cover. TBI stuff. But thank you guys very much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at BigB1011. Follow Ross on Instagram at We Got Ross. Add me on Snapchat at BigB1011. If you want to see a picture of one of your cars featured at the end of one of my videos, send a picture of it to me at curseforeverhelp@gmail.com. And don't forget to check out patreon.com/bcautos. I mean, we could keep doing stuff like this where we buy a broken car and just flip her around real quick. So, yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.